Hi everybody, this is Alchemist 2, and I'm back again with another book review. This is a really fascinating book on the case of NDMA, which is a very unknown autoimmune encephalitis, and strangely enough is actually more common among women than it is men, especially those without tetranomas. And a tetranoma is an ovarian cyst, and the reason it was called that is because the doctor who discovered it said that it reminded him very much of a monster. A very resemblance is akin to that of the movie Critters, if you've seen the movie Critters. And I know what they were talking about. But Susanna didn't have any tetromas, and it's actually what her doctor was looking for at the time when she came into the hospital. She didn't know why. She presented with flu-like symptoms and thought maybe it was just another case of influenza, which it wasn't. It was autoimmune disease. And interestingly enough, a woman's immune system is far more complex than a man's immune system, which science never really thought of before. But our bodies, I think our bodies are really quite intricate machines that need to be understood in a far more vast way than has been done in the past. And I think that her memoir on this experience into madness, psychosis of an autoimmune disease, and she could have died had she not had the right doctors on her team. And I just feel like she's very brave for writing this book, because I picked it up and I thought, this is very different, but it's also very courageous that she actually wrote about it. And I'm pleased that she did. It's really a quick read, and there's also a discussion section at the back of different questions for a book club and references. It's rife with references. She's done a lot of good for people who have come down with this disorder, I do believe, and it has a lot of different names, and it's basically an autoimmune disease, and the brain is basically on fire. That's the most non-complex way I can discuss this. I'm not a neurologist, but the brain, the mind, has always fascinated me, and I have such great respect for neurologists like Eben Alexander and her doctor who took care of her. They nicknamed him Dr. House very affectionately, and he did a very aggressive treatment with her. It was IVIG, and her immune system wasn't working properly, so they infused it with this kind of witch's brew of stuff that would help her phagocytes work properly. And really, it's quite the ordeal. It was just a harrowing journey for her to come out. Like she was very fortunate, and 90% she did come back as 90% herself. And a lot of people, sometimes they don't. They will be half of who they are or not even come out of it. A lot of people die because they don't get diagnosed and they're not given the proper treatment. A lot of demonic possessions. She talks about The Exorcist. A lot of the same symptoms and demeanors exhibited by certain people that are considered demonic or possessed do these things, and maybe they should look at that again. Same thing with people who think their child might be autistic and it might be an autoimmune disease. They're not diagnosing it properly, because like I said, the mind is a very touchy, many shades of gray entity. It's just not something that you can go poking and prodding about and hope to get an answer, because it's different. The mind is a whole different battleground than the scientists, the doctors that we have, even with our technology in this day and age. It's just something that we just don't fully comprehend. But this book is just absolutely astounding, and just her Her ability to discuss this at such length, it took a lot of fortitude, I do believe, and I commend her. I really like this woman. Susanna, I give you kudos for doing what you did. Thank you. I appreciate it. And what you say about our medical professionals, I'm with you here, because my mom was an RN, so I'm biased on that account. Those who go into neurology, God love you. I mean, I don't know how you do it, but you are special, special people, and you deserve all the the compliments in the world and all the greatest thanks in the world, and our utmost humility. It has a happy ending, and she has a foundation for people who have this autoimmune disease. And basically, that's all I have to say. So I shall see you next time. Bye.